Hello students, this is our first class of square and square roots. I think you all have the basic concept of square and square roots because you all have studied this chapter during your school days. Now I will discuss some previous year questions from SSC CGL, and this is our first question. This is from SSC CGL Tier 2 2019, which was occurred in 2020. The question is, let x be the least number which subtracted from this gives a perfect square number. What is the what is the least number by which x should be multiplied to get a perfect square? Now, 1 0 4 2 4. This is not a perfect square number. We have to subtract something from this to get a perfect square number. Here that number is 20 and we get 10404, which is the square of 102. So we have to subtract 20 from that number. Now the question is, what is the least number by which x should be multiplied to get a perfect square? Now if we multiply 20 by 1, we get 20, which is not a perfect square. If we multiply 20 by 2, we get 40, which is also not a perfect square. If you multiply 20 by 3, we get 60, which is also not a perfect square. If you multiply 20 by 4, we get 80, which is also not a perfect square. But if we multiply 20 by 5, we get 100, which is a square of 10. So the required result is 5 and correct option is C. Now you all have a question. How can we find a square root of a number? We can find square root of a number using three methods. First, factor method. Or factorization method. Which we learned in class 8-9. Second method is long division method or division method. And third one is using short tricks. Here I will discuss all of the three methods so that finding square of a number or square root of a number is easy to you all. Suppose we have a number 44100. First of all, we can write it as 441 into 100. See, 441 is a square of 21 and 100 is a square of 10. So this can be written as 210 square. Now division method. Suppose we take a number 10404. We have to find the square root of this number. For that, we will process in this way. If there is a concept, if there are if odd number of digits in the number, then the first digit will leave alone, second and third digit will get a pair, fourth and fifth digit will get a pair. Now 1 is divisible by 1, that is we have a factor 1, which square is 1. So write 1 here, we get 1, and as a remainder we will get 2 digits at a time, so we get 4. Now we have to multiply this by 2. That is, we have to double this number. So we get 2. But here we have to put a number after 2 such that if we multiply this number by that number, then we will get a number which is equals to this remainder or less than the remainder. But we have no number such number. So we have to take the second pair of remainder. For that we have to put a 0 here and a 0 here. So we get 0, 4. Now if we put a number 2 there, also the number 2 there, we get, if we multiply this total number by 2, we will get 4, 0, 4 and remainder is 0. So the square of number 10404 is 102. Again, if we take a number, suppose 1225, this is a even digits number. That means the number has even number of digits. So we will make pair first 2 and last 2. Here we get 12. Now we have to choose a number which square is equals to 12 or less than 12. There is only one number 3 which square is 9 and which is less than 12. So remainder is 3, and again we have to put down these two numbers together and we get 3 to 5. Now we have to multiply this by 2. This is 6. Now if we put here, this is here is 5 and only 5 can make 5 if we put multiply 5 by 5. So there we write 5, here also write 5, and if we multiply 65 by 5 we will get 325. So the square root of 1225 is 35 and we write 35 square as 1225. And the last process, short trick method. This is suitable or fruitful for you if you have the grip on square number. That is, if you know the square number, if you can determine the square number, or if you can calculate the square number so fast. Suppose we take a number 4225. Now the smallest square number, smaller square number than this is 3600, which is square of 60, and greater square number from this is 4900, which is square of 70. Now this is our unit digit. This is unit digit, and we get 5 when we multiply a number by multiply 5 by 5. So this will be 5, and the first, see the first two digit, this is 42, and we get 42 by 6 into 7. So the square root of 4225, this is in between 60 and 70, and the unit digit of that number, unit digit of square root is 5. So square root of 4225 obviously 65. That is 65 square is 4225. This is the short trick. Again we suppose I take another number 2401. The larger square number than 2401 is 2500, which is a square number of 50, square of 50, and smaller is 1600, which is square of 40. Now, so square of 2401 is lies between 40 and 50. Now here is unit digit 1. Unit digit 1 means if we take the unit digit 1 or 9 of that number, then the square will be 1. So this number should be 41 or 49. Now 2401 is closer to 2500, and it has a long distance from 1600. So the square root should be 49. So square root of 2401 is 49. That means we can say 49 square is 2401. This is the short tricks. And to remember the short tricks, we have to understand the unit digit concept. Now we have to understand the unit digit concept, and for that we have to know some special tricks related to square and square roots. In school level or in the junior level, we know that we learned that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 6, 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, 9 square is 100, 81. These are the unit digits, and if we take these unit digits in a number and square them, then we'll get these numbers as unit digits. Now from here we can see that one thing, that unit digit of a number. From here we see that if we have unit digit 1 and 9 in a number, we will get 1 as the unit digit of that number square number. If we have 2 and 8 as a unit digit of a number, we will get 4 as a unit digit of that number, unit digit of square of that number. So look at this, if 2 square is 4 and 8 square is 64, then you can say that if 2 is a unit digit of a number, we will get 4 as a unit digit of that number square. And if we get we have 8 as a unit digit of a number, then we will get 4 as a unit digit of that number square. If we have 3 and 7 as unit digit of a number, then get 9 as the unit digit of that number square. If we have 4 and 6 as a unit digit of a number, then you get 6 as the unit digit of that number square. And for 5, we will get 5. Again, this is for square. Again, for square root, if we have 1 and 9 as a unit digit of a number, and if we uh, square root this, then we will get a number who has 1 as the unit digit. if we have 2 and 8 as unit digit of a number, and if we square root this, then we'll get 4 as the unit digit of that number. If we have 3 and 7 as the unit digit of a square number, then we get 9 as the unit digit of square root of that number. If we have 4 and 6 as a unit digit of a number, then we will get 6 as a unit digit of the square of that number. If we have 5 as the unit digit of a number, then we get 5 as the unit digit of square roots of that number. So this is simple, and you have to understand the logic. Now from here we can say that if we square any number, then 2, 3, 7, 8 can never come at unit place of square. From here we can say that, and one important topic is, and one important logic is, if a number has x digits, then its square has 2x minus 1 digits. This is applicable for the first question. Suppose the number is 102,424. So this number is 10404. See, there are 5 digits in this number. So the question is, if a number has x digits, then its square has 2x minus 1 digits. So this has 5 digits. That means 2x minus 1, this is equals to 5. That is x equals to 3. So its square root will be a number of 3 digits, which is 102, and this is 3-digit number. Now move to the next question. Question number 2. What is the sum of the divisors of 484 that are perfect square? This is from SSC CGL 2022. 484. Divisors of 484 are 1, 2, 4, 11, 22, 121 and 484. Now 1 is a square number, 4 is a square number, 121 is a square number, and 484 is a square number. Perfect square from here we get perfect square 1, 4, 121, 484. Therefore sum equals to 1 plus 4 plus 121 plus 484, which is equals to 610. So the result 610 is the answer, and option A is the answer. Now move to the next question. This is from SSC CGL 2021, Tier 1 question. The average of square of 5 consecutive odd natural numbers is 233. What is the average of the largest number and the smallest number? 5 consecutive odd natural numbers. We can take let 5 consecutive odd natural numbers are x minus 4, x minus 2, x, x plus 2 and x plus 4. If we take x as an odd number, then x plus 2 is an odd number, x plus 4 is an odd number, x minus 2 is an odd number and x minus 4 is an odd number. Because if we add an even number with an odd number, then we'll get an odd number. If we add an odd number with an odd number, we'll get even number. If we'll add even number and even number, we'll get even number. If we'll add even number and odd number, we'll get odd number. So if we add 2, 4, minus 2, minus 4 with an odd number, then we'll get odd number. And in this process, we can write consecutive odd numbers. Now the question is average of square of 5 consecutive odd numbers. So average, that means we write the square of that numbers. So x minus 4 whole square plus x minus 2 whole square plus x square plus x plus 2 whole square plus x plus 4 whole square, and this is equals to 5 into 233. From here we get 5x square minus 8x minus 4x plus 16 plus 4 plus 4x plus 8x plus 4 plus 16, and this is equals to 1165. From there we get 5x square equals to 11, this is 2, 5. So x square equals to 225 and x equals to 5. So the odd number is 5 and the largest odd number, that means x plus 4, that means 5 plus 4, this is 9, and smallest odd number, this is 5 minus 4. Oh, sorry students, square root of 225 is 15. So largest odd number is 15 plus 4, 19, and smallest odd number is 15 minus 4, 11. So average of this is 19 plus 11 by 2, that means 15. So correct answer is option D. Now move to the next question. The square of the difference between two given natural numbers is 324, while the product of these two numbers is 144. Find the positive difference between the squares of these two given numbers. This is from SSC CGL 2023, Tier 1. Square of difference between two given natural numbers. Let the natural numbers be x and y. So square of difference, that is x minus y whole square, is 324, which is equals to 18 square. So x minus y is 18 and product of this two given number is 144, that means xy equals to 144. Find the positive difference. So we have to find x plus y whole square, this is equals to x minus y whole square plus 4xy. This is an identity of square of two numbers or two units, and we'll discuss it later. So x minus y whole square, this is equals to 3824 plus 4xy, that means 576, and which is equals to 900, and which is equals to 30 square. So we get x plus y equals to 30. If we add these two equation, we'll get 2x equals to 48, that means x equals to 24, and if we subtract these two equation, we'll get 2y equals to 12, that means y equals to 6. Now x square minus y square, this is equals to 576 minus 36, that is 540, and y square minus x square, this is 36 minus 576, this is minus 540. We need the answer positive difference between the square. So this is our answer, that means 540 is the answer, and option number D, which is the answer. This is our next question, and this is from SSC CGL 2022. If the sum of two positive numbers is 65, that means x plus y is 65, and square root of the product is 26, that means root over xy is 26. You can say xy is 676. Then the sum of their reciprocal. Numbers are x and y. Their reciprocal are 1 by x and 1 by y. So their sum is 1 by x plus 1 by y, that is equals to xy and x plus y as numerator. So 65 by 676. This is 5 and this is 52. So result is 5 by 52. And option C is the correct answer. This can be solved in different ways. At first, we have to find x minus y whole square. This is equals to x plus y whole square minus 4xy. X plus y whole square, that is equals to 65 square minus 4 into 676. This is equals to 4225 minus 2704. This is equals to 1521, and this is 39 square. So we get x minus y is 39, and as a similar previous problem, adding this and this, we get 2x, and which is equals to 104, and x equals to 52. Subtracting this and this, we get 2y, this is equals to 26, and we get y equals to 30. So 1 by 52 plus 1 by 13, this is equals to LCM of 52 and 13 is 52, and this is 1 plus 4, that is 5 by 52. This is the answer. Next question. This is from SSC CGL 2019 Tier 1. Given question is, what is the product of two consecutive even numbers, the difference of whose square is 84? Product of two consecutive even numbers. We can take even numbers as x and x plus 2. We have to find their product, and given is the difference of whose square is 84. This is greater, that is x plus 2 whole square minus x square, this is equals to 84. This is equals to x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x square, this is 84, and we get x plus 1, this is equals to 21, and x equals to 20. So x plus 2 is equals to 22, and product is 2 into 20 into 22, that is 440. So correct option is option D. And this is the last question of today's class. and in the next class we will discuss more questions on square and square roots of number. I think you enjoyed the class. Thank you, and this is all for today.